21 years. I asked her if she's gonna still love me if I'm old, fat, and bald. And she answered, I do. Good morning, everybody. Chris Allen, Executive Chef, Papakona Restaurant. How you doing today? Happy Wednesday. We're gonna have some fun with, once again, our beautiful fruit of here, Hawaii, the pineapple, okay? What I'm gonna do today is I'm actually gonna be making kind of a drunken pineapple, if you will. I'm kind of researching this for a potential to make it to our dessert menu. But first of all, let's talk about dealing with our pineapple. I want to take the crown off, just break it off just like that. Put that right underneath there. Now, I think I've covered this a couple of times with you guys. So I actually like to cut my pineapple with my long slicer knife, okay? This is normally what I do for prime rib, but it's a great for this application as well. Just slice right through the pineapple, like so. Okay. Now on this one, I'm not going to actually skin the whole pineapple. I'm just going to do half of it. I'm gonna retain half for service down in the restaurant. Don't want to overdo and waste too much here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off one little piece just like that, and I'll just set this right here to the side. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do what I would do with a whole pineapple, is I just go right down and get all those little eyelets out and have a nice clean pineapple, yeah? So this is a great way to do it and keep yourself safe, so you don't have to do with a big giant pineapple. You're actually doing it with a little smaller. If you have any little remaining eyelets on the down below, just go back through and clean them right off. Very easy, okay? Simple. This one's a super simple recipe today, guys. And I'll show you what I have here as far as ingredients. Okay, I've got some sugar. Rocket science ingredients, right? I've got some cinnamon. And again, right here, I have what you call cinnamon liqueur. As with all of my classes that are done with alcohol, we always need to do a quality check of our alcohol before we indulge, right? It's got to make sure it's not poison or some other odd flavor. Cinnamon liqueur. Lovely. It's lovely at 10 in the morning. Ooh. Okay. So all I'm going to do with this pineapple now is I'm just going to cut some rings. Simple. You guys are all with me, right? You're all with me. Cut my rings. I got my handy dandy plastic bag. Take my rings and just slide those right in the bag. And if you want, you can do this overnight for the next day. Okay? You want to let it sit for at least an hour in this cinnamon liqueur. Okay? In goes the cinnamon liqueur. You guys are all with me, right? Super difficult recipe. Let it sit and let it just soak up that cinnamon essence, yeah? So through the magic of TV, voila, I've already had one soaking right there. So let's go ahead and start with our butter. And let's get our butter working over here. I have it wrapped up for a nuclear explosion. Perfect. I'm going to take out some butter. I'm going to go ahead and take about a stick of butter. Why not? Why not be a stick of butter? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my little skillet there and let that butter start to melt. While that's melting, what we'll do is we'll turn our attention here. So, cinnamon sugar. And again, like with many of my classes, guys, you already know what I'm going to tell you. What is the measurement? I don't know. I got about a cup and a half of sugar here. That I do know. So how much cinnamon am I going to add in? I'm going to add in enough to get it to be about equal. Enough cinnamon to brown sugar ratio. Okay? It's more of a ratio for me to my eye than anything. That looks nice and cinnamony. If you want, you can taste it, right? If you want to taste it, go ahead and taste it. So, need a little bit more cinnamon. Go for it. There we go. So you guys all with me? This one's, like I said, guys, this one's a super fast quick, easy, delicious thing. And again, this is another great recipe you can do with your children as well, right? So I'll get my little plate ready and get these all dressed and ready to go. I'm going to take out my pineapples, and I'm just merely going to dredge them right in that cinnamon sugar. Now, I've seen several different things on this kind of grilled pineapple concept, okay? I've actually seen somebody that actually does this with a whole pineapple on a rotisserie. And since I don't have a rotisserie, I got a saute pan. I'm going to do mine in a saute pan. And do it over a long period of time on the rotisserie. That's kind of a fun way to do it as well. But for the sake of this class, we are going to use the handy dandy skillet. Can never go wrong with a skillet. Get those all coated, nice. See that? Real simple. There's enough moisture in the pineapple that's not going to prevent this from sticking. It's going to stick readily. Keep this for after class. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, that's great. I'll get this knife out of the way. And my butter looks like it's nice and hot. See, it's smoking already, which is great. So again, guys, like a lot of the cooking that I've showed you so far, I'm really kind of just cheating here. So how can this dish be bad? I've got pineapple, I've got butter, I've got cinnamon, and I've got sugar. And then I'm going to throw ice cream on top. It's easy. This is easy. So, want to hear the sizzle for sure? A little sizzle happening. Again, it's kind of difficult on these windy days like this. Once again, we're in the beautiful Oneo Bay here at Papakona. We are open for business now, which is great. Had a great weekend this weekend here, doing great brunch business on Sunday. A lot of people came down and enjoyed themselves having a great brunch here. We hope that you guys all come down and visit us for brunch, lunch, or dinner. Catch a sunset. It's all great down here at Papakona. So let's get this. I'll get the clean plate out for this one. Okay. I'm going to get a new set of gloves while that's cooking. Excuse my top of my bald head. Great camera work. So you see how that's just coming along. Very, very simple sizzle. Now the thing about this that you don't want to have happen is you don't want to burn your sugar. That won't be good. But what will happen is you're going to get a nice little caramelization here. Nice little caramelization happening. So I'm just going to rotate it around. You see how that sugar is already melting in there? That actually makes a beautiful sauce right within it. Right? Very, very simple. Now, since it is a fruit, guys, I'm not looking to kill this pineapple, cooking it to death. What I'm really trying to do is get a nice little caramelization of that surface sugars and the cinnamon on there, and kind of get it to bake on and be a little bit of a crust, okay? This can also be grilled, okay? I'm actually thinking about this for a grilled appetizer here at Papakona. It wouldn't be a saute. I would actually put it on the grill and grill it. That grill adds an extra dimension of that char aspect of it, which is kind of nice, okay? So I'm going to let that cook for about 1 more minute on this side. I'm going to just rotate it around. And again, you look at that beautiful sauce already happening. I brought up some caramel, but it looks like I'm not even going to need any caramel. I'm going to have it right here in my pan ready to go. Okay, nice built-in caramel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to flip these in about a minute. I'm going to flip them. And then we'll get ready to go to the plate. Pretty simple, right? So I'm going to go ahead and flip these right now. Get a fork here. Flip it. Okay. Let those cook for just a second now. So once again, guys, be sure to visit our website at www.papakona.com, of course. Okay, you'll find all of our menus up online that you can see what we're serving here at Papakona, and everything that's happening at our site is all there on our brand new website. Okay, so again, this is a real quick little cook this is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and pull these right off right now. They don't need to cook much more than that. They still have a nice looking cinnamon to them. I'm going to get them glazed in that cinnamon. Okay. 3 of them down. Power of 3. Go ahead and take some of this beautiful sauce right here. I'm going to lay that right down. It's a nice cinnamon caramel sauce right here. Let that go just a little bit more. In the meantime, I've got this here. This is the magic. Ice cream makes everything magical. Plop down a little bit of ice cream. That to the side. Let's go ahead and get some of this nice caramel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks so good. I love ice cream melting with caramel sauce. It's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Okay. So, I think we'll call that a day right there. And again, this was a very, very quick, easy class for you guys today. But again, guys, keep in mind, this one's great to do with children. You can cut those rings and let the kids... The only part that's not good with the kids is the cinnamon liqueur. That you're going to want to eliminate for the kids, of course. You can just cinnamon sugar pineapple, okay? You don't have to do the liqueur with the kids, okay? Just do the cinnamon sugar, let them do that, and then they can go. If you don't have kids, add booze, okay? No kids, add booze. Kids, no booze. That's the rule, right? So, let's just dive right into this. I'm going to get a little bit of pineapple with a little bit of my ice cream, right like that. I love when the ice cream melts into it. It's so delicious. Get up there. You know, the cinnamon liqueur actually adds a really nice dimension of cinnamon flavor into the pineapple, which is really quite nice. Very, very simple dish. Again, guys, don't know whether or not it'll make our menu. Never know. You never know. It might pull out of the dark and make it to the menu one night. But once again, this is Chris Allen, Executive Chef here at Papakona Restaurant. Invite you to check out our online presence at papakona.com. Anything you need to know about what's happening here is all there. All of our menus, everything is posted right there for you to see. So please visit us there, and we'll see you next week. I think what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to go a little bit crazy. I'm going to make what's called a beef Wellington. A beef Wellington. Because I've been kind of in a beef Wellington type of mood. So we're going to go to beef Wellington next Wednesday, so tune in for that. Okay? Once again, Chris Allen, Executive Chef here at Papakona. We'll see you next Wednesday. Mahalo.